Grand rising, grand arrival, grand return. Peace and blessings to the righteous and repentant alike. I'm Sophia of the AmaruKhan Band of Indians, and this is your daily transmutation report where we practice manipulating the incoming rays to the earth in a format that best serves our Creator. Today is Saturday, September the 14th, 2024, 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, coming to you from the Sunshine State. We have our sun at 22 degrees of Virgo. Our moon is at 1 degree of Aquarius, which is in trine to our, trine to Sedna at 1 degree of Gemini, trine to Vulcan at 29 degrees of Virgo, and sextile to Pallas at 1 degree of Sagittarius. So all these things are pointing at the moon, and of course the moon is emotions, intuition, and subconscious. So this is giving our intuition, our emotions a boost. We have Sedna, which is unconscious, primal fears, and unseen forces. Vulcan, which is intense passion, creativity, and drive for perfection. And Pallas, which is wisdom, strategy, and integration of masculine and feminine, all coming to supercharge our our emotions. So that's probably going to be a good energy. However, we do have this opposition between Vulcan and Neptune, and whenever Neptune is activated, these powers that be, powers that were, try to run a major delusion script. So please don't be deluded by anything that the powers that be or were are trying to do today, because that's what they do when we have Neptune activations, especially when it relates to intense passion, creativity, and the drive for perfection, which is Vulcan with spirituality. So let your emotions get supercharged and don't let them delude you with this Neptune opposition to Vulcan. So if you need some more in-depth astrological explanations, please contact your favorite astrologer. They are more qualified to give you, detailed information about this. Oh, but one more thing I want to point out, actually, we do also have a trine between Venus and Jupiter. Venus being at 19 degrees of Libra and Jupiter being at 20 degrees of Gemini. So that should be that's a flowing energy, so we should see some increase to our physical abundance and our values showing up today. But like I mentioned, watch out for the delusions of Neptune. Alright, so we're on day 12 of our moon cycle. We have a waxing gibbous moon that's 11.7 days old, 83.1% illumination, barreling towards our Pisces full moon that's coming up. We have a moon set time of 2:59 a.m. and a moon rise time of 5:33 p.m. Our moon governor for today is in Kepe. The 12th head. I don't know how to pronounce these names, guys. I'm country bumpkin when it comes to weird names. So the 12th head of the moon sphere, who is a great lover of peace and happiness in marriage and whatever good luck, love, and sympathy are involved. He makes a spiritualite aware of transmuting power of real love. Mkebe reveals to the magician the relevant methods for the production of love amulets, which can be charged by moon spirituality. So this makes sense. We have a lot of energy flowing to our emotions. That's this guy will help us with that, and also this trine between Jupiter and Venus. This is a guy who can help with love stories. So this could mean that our relationships could be getting stronger, being made more powerful at this time. So that's a possibility, right, with this guy. Alright, so for our astrotarography sun sign decan, we are in 10 of cups, which is love, satisfaction, and harmony. And we can transmute this by using the 10 of coins, which is carefree, harmony, and happy love. But the difference between coins and cups, like I've mentioned, is that coins are tangible and cups are intangible. And we want to do this through the lens of the 7th house in Pisces, which is to admit you're no longer in contact with reality. So if you're looking for some magical, mysterious thing to show up, this is the time that it would be more than likely to happen, especially as it relates to relationships and stuff like that. Also ties in with our astrology, the Jupiter trine to Venus, and then everything pointing at our emotions and our values. These things could be getting some kind of a huge upgrade at this time, but again, watch out for the delusions, which would be in this case the Ten of Cups, like the imaginary cups instead of the real tangible coins. Alright, so for our North Node decan, we are in Two of Wands, which is plans, travel, and new ideas. This is our outside influence card and also our Jezebel card. And we want to transmute this by using the Two of Swords, which is indecision, solutions, and difficulties. This is our intuition card through the lens of the second house of Libra, which is to prefer to work with others and don't want to care for self. So again, this is calling out those entities that have made promises to you for whatever it is they said that they would do, is to be calling on them and making sure those things actually show up. That's really what we're looking for. The proof is in the pudding, not in the description that you gave me of the pudding. Let me see what that pudding tastes like. Did it turn out right? Did it set right? That's the proof that we're looking for, and that's the kind of thing that we should be demanding, not, this whole Jezebel thing of, I'll just take whatever job you think you about to give me. Like, no, you about to be tossed to the dogs because you didn't give me the proof, which must be given, all right? So for our Venus, our Tree of Life yearly progressions and predictions, we are in Venus energy, and this is the Eight of Swords, which is overthinking, self-criticism, and entrapment. And we can transmute this by using the Eight of Wands, which is travel, movement, and communication, through the lens of the ninth house in Gemini, which is learn how to properly use words and wisdom. Again, this is a time when we should be communicating our values, communicating what we want. All the communications we couldn't do during the Mercury time period because Mercury was in retrograde. These things should be communicated at this time, especially as it relates to our values and what we want and how we want things to be done, especially tying in with this Ten of Cups where we can set the vision for what we want. Now is the time to be communicating this vision to your family and friends and loved ones. So if you enjoy this type of astrology content, please feel free to join us on YouTube, where my handle is Sophia Spiritualite. And if you would like to get a copy of all the slides for the month, please join us over on Patreon for the Schumann Mystery School, where I release these as a PDF so that you can track along and incorporate this with your daily calendar tracking program. Thank you for joining us for our daily transmutation report. Peace and blessings, and we'll see you tomorrow.